Fortunate to catch Peter Bicknell on the phone right now. He is getting ready here. Let me see. It's about 10 of 5 right now. They're going to be unloading the race car. The guys are coming over. They're getting ready for a busy weekend. 2 wins this year at Merrittville, 1 at Ransomville. He's got a shot at the championship at Merrittville. It should come down maybe to him and Ryan Susie, 4th in points over at Ransomville. So let's head up to Thorold, Ontario. Bicknell Racing Products is where we are right now. Peter Bicknell joins us. Pete, I haven't talked to you forever. How you been?
We're doing good. Busy, and still trying to race Friday and Saturdays and keep the business going and making a few changes here at the shop and that. So I've been working on that.
Okay.
So it's been going crazy.
I've been following your results, and it seems like we're pretty much right there. Are we?
Yeah, everything has been good. It's really been a super year. Basically top 3 usually in both tracks, Ransomville and Merrittville. It started out a little slow at Ransomville, but really the last 6 weeks or so, we've been really on fire. So it's been great. Saturday night I had a great run. I ended up starting 17th in the feature. I think we had 24, 25 cars and came up to 3rd and a good run. So,
yeah.
I think it was the week before that we had a 50-lapper and I won that. So it's been good.
Nice. I'm glad to hear that. So now, are the cars the same at each track? Because I see some pictures of the cars at Merrittville. Some of them look a little different.
Yeah, what we're doing at Merrittville is we have that W16 engine, which is a 327 cubic inch built by Casey Wagner out of Wisconsin, and it's a little less horsepower, a lot less torque than the full-blown 358, but it's half the price. So U.S. money, it's a little less than $15,000 complete for the whole engine, and it's a turnkey operation. We call it a spec engine, really. It's because it's got all spec parts. It's all, every part is encoded with an encryption number that Casey can check it. If you send him a picture of it, he can tell you information about the engine. And at Merrittville, we're getting a 100-pound weight brake, plus we're getting to use the sail panels. So it's really made that engine competitive. I think we have 12 of the W16s at Merrittville, and it's really helped increase the car count there. We're averaging 18 to 20 cars. Last week, like I said, I think we had 25. So it's really helped the car count at Merrittville. And it's a little bit down on horsepower, like I say, and torque. So we get a little bit of a weight break, and with the sail panels, equalizes them out pretty good. Ryan Susie and myself and Freddie Carlton, there's at least 1 or 2 of us in the top 5 every week now, which is good because without the advantage there, we'd probably be a 9th or 10th place car.
So you all are running that W16 with the sail panels?
Correct.
Okay.
Now, at Ransomville, we aren't.
Yeah, it's standard dirt car rules, right?
Yeah, we're going by dirt car rules, so they don't give us any advantage running it. It's a 50-pound weight brake, but it's not enough to compete against the big engines there. So
Gotcha.
over there, I'm running actually a Pat Morrison engine, which I had done before COVID started. So 2019, I had that engine built, planned on racing Ransomville with it. And, of course, for 2 years, we couldn't get over there. So my car sat complete with that new engine, and we finally just got to run it this year. So it's been performing well.
Okay. Outside of Merrittville and Ransomville, where else might we see you? I mean, is Super Dirt Week in the cards this year for you?
Nope. Florida, sitting on my couch watching Dirt Vision.
Just like the last few years, right? So, okay.
Exactly.
Even with the anniversary, there wasn't a little pull there, Peter, that maybe you wanted to come for the 50th anniversary?
No, I'm done traveling. It's my guys. I got a great crew, but we're happy running Friday and Saturdays. They maintain so much of it and do a lot of the work, and we're all just happy running a couple nights a week and not traveling. And of course, Super Dirt Week, most of my crew are there working, so it kind of makes it difficult. Anyways, I couldn't even race if I wanted to.
Yeah, they're working on customer cars. Yeah,
correct. So we do quite a deal at Super Dirt Week where we set up the tent and get everybody ready and do a good job on that. So the guys work hard there, and it's a nonstop week for them.
It is. Of course, Bicknell is one of our sponsors, so I thank you, Peter, for that. What kind of stuff are you hearing about from the drivers? What are they telling you these days? What are they looking for?
No, everything's good. We're going strong. We had another record year. 370 or 380 cars so far. We'll be switching to the 2023s probably in a few weeks, I think.
That soon.
So we'll be starting the 23s. They're doing some prototyping on stuff and getting stuff ready and production up. But we're still selling cars every week. We're still selling 3, 4, 5 cars a week as it is. So a lot of people, unfortunately, have been wrecking, and we've been taking care of them. Somebody wrecks on the weekend, they get a new car by Wednesday. So it's kind of good for the customer. We can really give them some good service. And we usually keep a couple of frames ready in stock that we can make whatever changes we have to if a customer wants something special, so we can get it out for them right away. I know last weekend and the last few weeks, there's been a lot of wrecks at Cornwall and up in Quebec, and we've sent up probably half a dozen cars in the last 2 weeks up that way. So it's been good that way, and same with down south way. We've sent a bunch of cars down that way. There's been some trouble, so getting the customers taken care of and get them back on the track for the next week.
Yeah, a friend of mine just picked one up, I think it was 2 weeks ago, at the store right there at Niagara Falls. So what can you tell me about the 2023? Is there any hints or little teases you can give us about the new car?
No.
I appreciate the honest answer. That's good.
No, there's not much changing. It's just stuff is fine-tuned, really, that's all. Okay. Really, the cars are so good right now that we don't want to, get changing too much. It's still going to be an interchangeable car from what anybody has. They'll be able to get our new setup, new car, and everything will switch over. So that's the main thing.
All right. Advice for people who might be sitting there right now going, man, I can't get rid of my mid-corner push. How should they get a hold of you? Where should they call? How should they handle that?
Best is probably calling Bicknell Racing Products. First, you can try the U.S. store. We got a bunch of good guys there now, which all race. Tim Jones is my son-in-law and partner there. He's raced for a lot of years. He's really great with shocks and springs. And we've got Ryan Susi that works over there, Dave DePietro Jr. and Dave DePietro Sr., and we have Dave Conton, which races Sportsman as well. So we've got a lot of racers over there, a lot of good knowledge. So they can call up there, get their information out of their head. We have a great setup book. If you just call, we can send you a setup book that tells you almost what to do anyways. And it'll answer 90% of your questions as it is. And, if you need some other help, Ted Curvin here in the Canadian store in the manufacturing, if you call and ask for Ted Curvin, he can usually fix you up, and he does all the shocks in Canada and spring setups and everything, and he's actually my crew chief, so he knows a lot about that stuff, so he can usually fix you up.
All right, so call one of the locations, guys. Do not be bashful, okay? They want you to call. They want you to run better. I don't care what track you're running at, where you are in points, and Peter doesn't either, so make sure to call them and get yourself on the page. Hey, I know you got to get going. I appreciate you making time for me, Peter. Good luck with the shop work tonight, and I'll talk to you again soon. Thank you.
Perfect. Thanks for calling, Doug.